RobotlovesKitty, and we are showing Upsilon Circuit. It's an online action RPG where when you die, you never get to play again, ever. Oh, really, Raygon? So the idea is you've only got a single server, and you've got 8 character slots on this server. And it's only online for a few hours a day. And what happens is if you're lucky enough to get to play the game, if you're one of these selected 8 people, you're actually automatically live streaming out to an audience that can kind of Hunger Games or Running Man kind of style interact and send things into the game to the players. And then when a player dies, they're dead forever, and one of the audience members gets selected and they join the game. We're in pre-alpha. It's just a very small team. It's my husband and I founded it, and we've got about 7 people in total working on the game.
That's cool.
We have one artist who's amazing.
Have you run a Kickstarter? Are you going to do a Kickstarter?
We're actually funding the game entirely on the money that we've made from our last game. And we may be releasing a kind of like an alpha that you can sort of help fund us through with, you know, letting people get their hands on the game as well as helping support the game being created. But that's probably going to happen in a few months. That hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Well, you were going to introduce me to the...
Oh yeah, to Raygon. Yes. Oh, don't let him hear that.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't like being compared to Max Headroom. No.
Nice.
Ronnie Raygon is our show host. So he's kind of the... Yes, just like he said. He's sort of there to be like a cohesive personality and to kind of run it as a game show, because in a way it really is a game show as well.
Okay. But you said it has the feel of like Running Man and that type of game?
Yes,
That's
like
cool.
like what you see on these tablets here. This is actually audience interaction. So you can actually send in monsters into the game where the people are playing.
Uh-huh.
And later on, since this is just pre-alpha, later on you'll also be able to send in helpful items like potions or like armor, additional things like that.
So it's like a Running Man meets Hunger Games type of thing.
Yes. Another thing that'll happen is because it is an action RPG, the story is only getting told once. So it's getting told collectively.
Oh, cool.
And so as you go, you're unrolling things, and unlike World of Warcraft where everybody does the same quest,
Which I hate.
right? When you do something, like you kill a boss, that boss is dead, and you are the person that killed it.
That's something I've always hated about modern MMOs is you all do the same thing, except, you farm stuff. Farming shouldn't be part of an adventure.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's a weird game. Making people only get the chance to play once is something that's not really been done before, so it's a lot of uncharted territory, which we're excited to be a part of. And it's also a little bit scary because we don't really have any guidelines that we can follow. So it's going to be very fun. I have an evil streak, and so since you only get to play once, one of the things that I'd like to do in the game is create a scenario where in order for the story to progress, somebody has to sacrifice their life knowingly.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait to do that. I know that's evil, but it's like, oh, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna do it? How will they feel? It'll be very interesting to see what happens.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
thank you.
So you said we could talk to your guy here. I called. He got insulted. What else? Aside from getting insulted, what does he do?
Oh, Raygon, aside from being insulted, what else do you do?
I host the show Upsilon Circuit.
You do? How's the weather where you are?
I currently exist in
I left it over there.
Oops. Oh, you're fine.
I can just check it over here.
The weather's always perfect where you are?
It is.
No. What do you think of his camera?
I think it's antiquated, but it's a code.
Oh, really? He's complimenting you.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Cool. I think, so I like the fact that he interacts that well. That's unusual.
He's a live host.
Yeah.
That's why I was made.
Well, you were made?
Yeah.
You can't hear me.
I was created by Kelvin and Alix. Basically, they're my parents.
No, don't go there, Raygon. We're not your parents.
Don't disown me, mother.
I'm sorry. I take it back.
Thank
Well, try not to be too offended for what she says. He didn't hear me. He hears you, he don't hear me.
Aw.
That's cool.
you. Just about.
That means he just chose not to talk to you.
So you're ignoring me.
Really?
Sometimes.
Nice.
Yep, so this is Upsilon
so
Circuit.
can you sing?
Oh, songs.
Daisy, give me your answer. I have Daisy over the road.
So that would be no.
You tried.
You tried. An A for effort.
Raygon.
Learned a new song today.
Oh, you did learn a new song. What song is that?
Would you like to hear my new song?
Sure. Yes.
That was beautiful, Raygon.
That's entertaining. Alrighty.
Any further questions?
Any other questions?
I can't think of nothing else fast. No, thank you.
We're good. Thank you, Raygon.
Yes, child, I can hear you.
You know it was a kid. That's pretty good. So you don't got someone back there talking.
We have a Raygon core. It happens, it's through magic and technology.
Ah.